Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Libra, welcome to your tarot reading for August 22nd to the 28th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. We've got the 9-card block, Libra, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, elite tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Libra, you have so many major arcana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana plus a 10. It's a powerful reading, and I also have both your minor and major arcana here. So this is about you coming back into power, coming back to yourself, and really, really moving powerfully forward in your life. So the first oracle out was Lead Your Metamorphosis, and the Death card is the last card in the reading, and this is about transformation of self and life, and about re-emerging from maybe from a bit of a rut or a place where you felt stuck or stagnant. This is that butterfly emerging energy, okay? So I really feel powerful life transformation and change here. Fall in love with your own story is the next one, okay? You know, this is not about necessarily changing who you are at the core. There's a message here of acceptance as well, and acceptance of your own story to date, the successes, whatever you've marked up as failures, you know, it's all part of your journey. Moonology cards are balance, spirituality, and practicality, and surrender to the divine, okay? So there's this need to balance our intention and manifestation with practicality, right? With planning, taking action. And there's a certain amount of, after doing that, surrendering to what is, no longer pushing or fighting for what's not working for us. And that really is the Justice energy. Justice is my energy of time out, okay? Something's got to change here, right? Something's got to change so that you can get a different result here. With the Empress at the heart of the reading, it really feels that, you know, there is some big dream within you, some hope, dream, or wish that you're really hoping to kind of birth into the reality. But I just feel where you are now, Hanged Man, is really not, it feels like you're not moving towards that, okay? So with Justice, there has to be a change. Things have to shift in order to get you there. Sometimes with Justice, you know, Lady Justice needs to take that sword to cut him or herself free from, you know, what is holding you back, maybe establishing some boundaries. The Queen of Swords here can be around truth, you know, really getting clear on what your truth is, and then actively, you know, making some decisions or having some communications that will help shift your way there. Justice is about, you know, rebalancing those karmic scales by, you know, having the clarity and insight of the truth here, and then making the decisions and taking the actions that are in alignment with that. So that's what I see here. This also could be around you waiting for some kind of answer, waiting for some kind of verdict. Justice can lead to legal situations, contracts. You might be waiting for some kind of verdict so that you can move forward, that you can, take the next steps in your life. Okay, let's jump into the spread here, Libra. I've got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, at the moment you're in Hanged Man, and this could be that you're waiting or that you feel like your hands are tied, right through to feeling a little bit stuck or stagnant, kind of in the right energy. I really feel that at the moment you're wanting to move forward with something in a new direction, but it's like you are maybe waiting for the answer, or you're seeking maybe the nourishment in order to be able to do that. You could be, at a point where you're running out of energy. Okay, this Hanged Man has been suspended here for a while and, is being tended to, right? So got to get your energy up, got to power up in some way. What I also find interesting is that Justice is number 11 in the Major Arcana, Hanged Man is number 12, and Death is number 13. So we have a process here of, needing to maybe accept or acknowledge that an ending is required in order for you to be able to move forward. So maybe you've been waiting or watching or waiting for the right time to initiate an ending, or maybe somebody else has. It could be in a relationship, could be in your job or the place that you live in, or with a contract, something like that. I often say, when the Hanged Man comes up in a reading like this, we need to die the death of the Hanged Man, which is accepting that an ending is the very gateway to the new beginning here. So with the Chariot, I feel like you are really wanting to move forward, to move on, and you will need that strength, courage, and determination of the Charioteer. So I really feel it's time to nourish yourself for that journey, because I just feel that, there is a little bit more to play out, and you will need that energy. Page of Swords is here, and this could be the communication or that answer coming in that you've been waiting for, okay? Page of Swords can be the point of change, right? The point of change where things begin to shift, but it's a page, so it's very much in its, its early stages, okay? Sometimes it can also link to children, so there could be a child involved in this situation as well. Wheel of Fortune, Empress, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, Wheel of Fortune says there's going to be a very, very profound change here. You've got 3 indications of powerful ending in this reading. The Wheel of Fortune being number 10 in the Major Arcana, the 10 of Wands being a 10 because the 10s are associated with endings, and the Death card. So I feel like the what shifts this Wheel of Fortune is acknowledging that something is over and it is final. And it feels like you've learnt that karmic lesson that you need to from it. So the Wheel of Fortune wants to change your luck and shift and carry you in the new direction. But somehow I feel like there is a decision that maybe you're involved in that is the very thing that shifts this wheel. So maybe it's a stay or go kind of situation, or like I said, you're waiting for that answer, and that is going to be fundamental in you making that decision. Because I see people here that are waiting to get into this ship to literally set sail to new shores here. So I think it's like, do I stay here or do I sail off? Do I jump in the boat as well? I think with the Empress here, the Empress really is the green light to move ahead. And as I mentioned before, she is one of the biggest energies of creation and getting back to your heart's desires. In this reading as well, she is the energy of surrender to the divine. The divine feminine is surrendering to the chaos that we might be feeling at the moment, is the gateway to the new order. That don't mean anything about New World Order there, just to be clear. I mean to the new order of your life. And, it really is about surrendering to the endings that are upon us. Like sometimes when we start entering into times of change, it can be natural to want to hold on, to try and control. But the Empress says, no, you know, the wheels are in motion and we just need to surrender. Now, the Seven of Swords is down here. It's a sneaky one here. And we have to be mindful of, you know, the intentions of others around us, and maybe even your own feelings of maybe sabotage as well, wanting to stay in a situation that might not be working the best for you. I think just be mindful of any traps or pitfalls here. I can see, you know, he's about to step into this trap, this noose here. So if you are looking at, you know, legal or, you know, contractual agreements, that kind of thing, I would say be very mindful of twisting words or fine print and that kind of thing. That's what's coming through. That's going to put you in the best position here. 10 of Wands is here, and yeah, because we don't want to drop the ball here. We don't want to drop the wands too early. I think that there is a certain amount of, there's a little bit more to go. Don't give up or pull out too early, because that could be a trap, okay, or falling into the trap. It feels like we need to keep going a little bit more, and then you will be victorious in this ending, right? We see death here, but there is an element of, you know, it looks like the Six of Wands, somebody who's riding in and flying that flag of victory. So there is an ending here, but I feel like there is a victory, but there's a bit more to play out, and we don't want to initiate it too early so that we, you know, that we kind of fall into any sort of entrapment here, or, you know, get stuck in this Hanged Man mode. Ultimately, the Death card is a positive card because it's about endings that transform your life in some way. It is what initiates the sun rising, right? You know, alchemical transformation, awakening. And with the Death energy, it feels like this is already in process, and we need to surrender to it. It's no real way to really hold off that natural cycle where if things have had their time, then they go back to the earth. I've got Six of Cups. Yeah, that's the gateway to harmony. There could be some energy of nostalgia, or that you have had some really positive and happy memories in the past in this situation, and we have to make sure that we don't just all of a sudden remember all of the good things and none of the bad things, and want to stay in that sense of entrapment. That is what's going to lead you, Four of Pentacles, to want to hold on. Okay, that's the energy of, no, I'm going to hold on. I'm not going to surrender to this. Ace of Cups. But the way to get to the emotional new beginning, or that transformation, or where we really feel happy and have our cup filled, is to surrender to the divine and accept that I do think that there is an ending here. You might be waiting for truth, information, a contract, some paperwork or something as part of that. If so, that is coming. And that is going to be the very thing that allows you to start taking action and initiating the change and make your final decision here. Wheel of Fortune wants to change, so don't be surprised if, you know, 6 months, 12 months time, your life looks completely different to now, Libra. Okay, well, I will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra, and it gave you some insight. Please do drop me a comment if you're called to share, and hit the subscribe button. That really is the way to support the channel and keep so many of the free readings coming. Wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead, Libra. Do take care. Bye for now.